What's up, family? I saw a disturbing video. This black sister doused the house with gasoline somewhere in America, some state somewhere. I just got finished watching Thorns. Excuse me. His upload. I guess he got the information from someone else, and he further elaborated on the video. It's all on the internet, on social media. As the woman was, busting out the windows, she went back into this other building or dwelling, whatever. Went in there and got some gasoline. Them little red gasoline, canisters, in case you run out of gas or use for other, manual activity, far as gasoline. But she used it to burn up a house or what have you. It looked like an apartment building. But I'm gonna add my little 2 cents to this in a different way. Uh, Shout out to Chris Thorns. Look, man, you gonna have to realize, and other brothers and sisters gonna have to realize that some of our generation, some of them are already lost. I hate to say it. Some can be redeemed, some can go through redemption periods, some can be rehabilitated, but you can't save them all. Well, as you know, social media is their playground, and they're using it the wrong way, unfortunately. It's like you said, just like you said, instead of calling the proper authorities, they out there filming the shit. And I think that man was 72 years old and he passed away. I think I saw other video, correct me if I'm wrong, because after I got finished watching your video, I watched somebody else's. They had a title up there, and it said the man passed away due to smoke inhalation and all that. You know, family, technology. I didn't say this in a lot of videos. Is a double-edged sword for some of us. Some of us, it's good for information, for doing business. You get stuff done faster. But you have the dark side. You have the dark side of the web. You don't have to go on the deep web. You can go on Facebook Live. You can go on Snapchat. You can go on Periscope. You can go on Vimeo. Even they up on Periscope, man, sexing it up. I mean, a lot of our youth are very sexually active, and they don't have no restraints. They post it on various porn sites and sites that let you do that. You know, and it's sad, man. Not practicing safe sex or nothing. Everything is a thrill. Then when tragedy comes, everyone looking stupid. That's what they don't realize. You see, it's like that lady done that and created that tragedy for that dwelling and for those people that was living in that dwelling. No longer can't live in there no more because it burnt to the fucking ground. She created that problem, but that problem easily can spread to the people that was filming it and uploaded it. So if y'all hearing me, it easily can happen to you. What goes around comes around, family. Y'all think that shit funny. Now, at the end of the day, someone got to find somewhere else to live and lay their head. At the end of the day, no, those people don't have nowhere to lay. They don't got nothing to come to. Their possessions is burnt up and destroyed, and they got to start anew. And it's unfortunate due to some domestic dispute, probably, or some falling out, or someone was cheating on each other. That's usually what happens when a black woman does shit like this, and act out like this. I'm probably going to further look at some more stuff and try to get some more information about it, But the thing is, I'm saying more and more, we'll grab a phone, smartphone, anything that got a camera. and they ain't got a camera and can record. And we will utilize that technology to upload tragedy. But y'all won't take a phone. I ain't talking about all. I'm talking about the majority of some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we still got we just got a little bit of good. We got a very little percentage of people that have some sense. I can see that, man. It's not too many of us brothers and sisters walking around. It's a very faithful few that's bringing the truth, especially on social media. Because I see so much more. I see so much bullshit. It's just preposterous and sickening. Shit I see day in and day out. Men acting like sissies, fussing at each other, going back and forth. People talking about gender war still. And all this. People all up in their feelings instead of making a new. You win some, you lose some. Go find you somewhere else. If you ain't dead, you still breathing, still in good health, you can still get out there and do it. Go find someone else. Everything don't work. Everything is just, everything don't work all the time. Some things is just for a season. Some things is just one night stand. Some things is just for a couple of motherfucking weeks. Some things are not forever, family. Let's cut through it all. Some things are not forever. So once you know that, like I said, if you ain't fucking falling in the grave, go find you somebody else. But to get on social media and cry wolf and cry this, y'all sound like a bunch of fools. See, that's the thing. This social media thing, for some black folks, is not good, family. Since I've been on the internet, do you know how many fights I seen of women fighting till their clothes come off? I know I'm not the only one that know this. I say it's up to in fights you can see, even here on YouTube. They still got them up. A woman going yickety yak at it until their clothes fall off. You should see how many views those videos get. Oh, the twerking videos, I don't need to talk about that. So long as you got perverts, those videos gonna get a lot of likes anyway. So long as you got the CVS and petroleum jelly and lube up and men that can't speak up on nothing, those views is gonna go skyrocket. Okay, that's nothing new. My thing is this, family. It seems like a lot of us want to be entertained, and some of our entertainment is real life tragedy that's uploaded on social media, and that shows you the lack of compassion. And that shows you how Lucifer and the devil and his angels are moving within our inter communities and corrupting our minds with satanic thoughts. Where's the compassion at? Where's the loyalty at? Where's the love for the melanated race? It's like it's not. Because if they really cared, it wouldn't have been no phones on. They wouldn't have been up in that shit. They wouldn't have been on deck. They wouldn't have been that lady's face. It's like he said, maybe not physical. All the phones should have been calling the authorities. It shouldn't have been water on deck before, she shouldn't even got to the house to burn it up. Soon as they seen her do that, it shouldn't have been buckets of water going in there immediately and people calling on the phone. But they want to sit there and watch someone. Actually, that's what they done. They actually sit there, film someone burn their motherfucking house down. Oohs and ahs, and it's like it's excitement to them. This is why you know. This is why you know it's fucked. But you don't see them you don't see them in the local library. You don't see them trying to put something in their fucking brain. You don't see them in no books. Very few of them. You don't see them taking internet courses and stuff like that. And you wonder why our educational system is fucked. We still have a high dropout rate. Still have a lot of brothers incarcerated because we refuse to learn, and that's a damn problem. And this is the results of it. But they can get that fucking phone. They can trap up in that house and get that damn latest and greatest Android and get on that Snapchat it up and Facebook Live it on up. They can do that. But they refuse to learn anything else. And everything got to be about knockout kings and ratchetness and thoughts and running trains on each other. That's what they doing, family. I ain't new to the game. I'm an OG. I know what's going on with these youth. I see it out here in reality. They go around circles every day, making the Koreans rich, Japanese rich, mom and daddy dysfunctional, and it pass on through the children. You got children raising children, and that's a habitat for destruction. See, this is the cycle we have to stop in the black community. Oh, it's going to keep perpetuating itself, family. See? And this is why they grab this technology and do it, because that is their fucking reality. Unfortunately, it's sad. You ain't thinking about no goddamn conscious community. And then you got the conscious community acting like buffoons now. You know? But they ain't thinking about no consciousness. They ain't thinking about no ancient Kemet. They ain't thinking about no Metru Nectar. They ain't thinking about no Umar or Tyreek or Red or Blue or Young Pharaoh. They ain't thinking about that. That's what we need to be reaching. We need to be reaching them. But man, it's gonna be a hard road. Hard road. And this is why this shit is being displayed on social media. You know, before I even was thinking about doing this, I was talking to my people, and we just talked about it. It's like epiphany almost, like a fruition, like a prediction almost. We was talking about this earlier during the day, talking about the same shit but in a different way. I brought up the conversation that we are the only folks, black folks. We are the only folks that make ourselves look like an ass on social media. We always calling each other coons by default. Yeah, we are the ones being a fucking fool. I mean, this even though I can't say I can try to block them out, but I can't because they are my race. I mean, those people that was engaged in that activity is the same color as me, and they're a representation of me. Unfortunately, so when they do that, they make us look like fools too. You can try to distance yourself, but you can't because on the world stage they make us look like a fucking fool, and it's embarrassing because this is our future. This is our youth. This is the ones we supposed to pass the baton to. What in the fuck is going on? You know, and it's sad. I'm like the last of the dying breed. If y'all don't got it, get it. Old Scarface joint. Look, man. Salute Brother Chris Thorns and all the guys and girls who uploaded this video. I tell you one thing, family. We living in a world that is getting fucked up day in and day out when it comes to the social media thing. It's like I say, some people they just don't understand that they do more damage by not solving a situation at a time frame like that incident. We will rather sit back and post women fighting till they butt naked. We will post people getting beat up on the subway and bus. We will post people getting ran over, all kind of shit, instead of stopping the problem. We're not helping it by doing that. When you're doing that, you are encouraging the bullshit. All because people are lonely. All because people want to be famous. All because people want to be known and get views and try to be, they're attention-seeking whores. Everybody they're seeking attention, and this is what they do: put it on social media. They say, "Yeah, I got the footage. Yeah, yeah." I tell you, man, when will we wake up?